You guys remember Muppet Vision 3D, right? It was the attraction at Walt Disney World. Well, I have been aware that Muppet Vision 3D has closed down probably a few days ago. And the reason why I didn't get a chance to bring this up is because, well, there's so many other people on YouTube had already brought up this whole thing before. And it's actually a bit sad because I think Muppet Vision 3D was the last Muppet related project that Jim Henson and his crew worked on back in the late 1980s, early 90s. And I remember going on that attraction with my parents like 8.5 years ago during my second trip to Walt Disney World. And it was a fun experience. I mean, it was like I was actually at the Muppet Theater. I mean, right down to the Stanler and Waldorf animatronics and Bean Bunny animatronic. And they even had a walk around Sweetums mascot character. But still, it's still such a pity that Muppet Vision 3D has been closed down for good. And it's quite crazy and sad. It probably still proves that Disney has been going through a pretty rough stage recently since late 2022, I think, or probably around 2023. I don't know. But yeah, I'm really gonna miss Muppet Vision 3D. Now, sure, I know that there are like plenty of videos of Muppet Vision 3D all over YouTube. So at least that helps us remember that amazing attraction. I mean, I don't know why they couldn't just leave it alone, since I'm pretty sure every single person on YouTube has already been aware about how it was the last project Jim Henson has worked on. Heck, even I was already aware of that. I'm pretty sure everyone else on YouTube has brought that up. Heck, Animat, aka Electric Dragon 505, even brought this up on his Animation Lookback on the Muppets, and how it was also the last project Jim Henson has worked on. If you guys haven't seen that, I highly recommend you checking out Animat's Animation Lookback on the Muppets. Not just on Muppet Vision 3D, but all the other Muppet-related shows and movies and specials. Cause I'm pretty sure he's like a Muppet expert. And shoutouts to Animat from Electric Dragon 505. You did a great job doing an entire look back on the Muppet franchise. But yeah, I hope one day that Muppet Vision 3D will make a comeback sometime around next year or the other years after that, depending on what's going on. And I'm sorry that I never got around to talk about this sooner. I mean, I already mentioned that there were already several other people on YouTube who had already brought up the subject. I mean, like I said, I remember going on that attraction before 8.5 years ago with my parents during our second trip to Walt Disney World. And it was still a fun experience when you think about it. And it still proves that any Muppet fan can enjoy that attraction no matter what. Sometimes it's a sad world we live in. And do you guys have any favorite memories from Muppet Vision 3D? Whether you've gone to the actual attraction yourself or saw various videos of it on YouTube, just let me know down in the comments below. I'm really gonna miss Muppet Vision 3D. And again, I'm sorry for not bringing this up sooner or later. Because I'm sure that you guys have already seen so many people on YouTube talk about it at this point. I mean, it probably wouldn't make sense if, if Disney World was gonna have like some kind of Muppet-based theme park section. They could have just left Muppet Vision 3D alone. They could have just kept it. But hey, sometimes you can't get what you want. So to all the people who worked on Muppet Vision 3D, you guys still did a good job making the attraction possible for all Muppet fans alike, no matter what. And I highly respect that because I assumed that the Jim Henson Company had worked their butts off to make Muppet Vision 3D possible, even if it might have taken them a while. I'm sure maybe behind the scenes it might not have been that easy, but hey, we all gotta do something, right? So do you think? So what do you guys think about Muppet? What do you guys think about Muppet Vision 3D? Do you still like it, and are you still gonna miss it? Again, just let me know down in the comments below. And rest in peace, Muppet Vision 3D.